Top 10 New Survival Tools You Must Have. Vargo Titanium Emergency Whistle. In an emergency, your voice can only carry so far. That's where the Vargo Titanium Emergency Whistle comes in. It's one of the loudest and lightest whistles ever designed, crafted from pure titanium, weighing in at just a fraction of an ounce, yet it can emit an ear-piercing 100-plus decibel scream that cuts through wind, rain, and chaos. Think about that for a second. Your voice might get hoarse after a few minutes of yelling, but this whistle will keep going strong. It's the kind of tool you forget you're even carrying, until the moment it becomes the most important item on you. In a survival situation, being heard can mean the difference between rescue and disaster. Whether you're lost in the woods, trapped in debris, or trying to signal a distant hiker, this tiny whistle could be your biggest voice. And hey, let's be real, yelling for help for hours isn't exactly fun. So save your lungs and carry this instead. The 72 Survival System. Imagine being dropped into the wilderness with no phone, no supplies, and 72 hours to survive. Most people would panic, but with the 72 Survival System, you're not most people. This isn't just a survival kit. It's a meticulously engineered, expert-approved bug-out bag packed with everything you need to handle the first 3 days of any crisis. Designed by emergency responders and survivalists, it includes over 30 high-quality tools: a water filter, thermal blanket, air filtration mask, multi-tool, first aid kit, and even a guidebook that breaks down essential survival tactics. Everything is smartly packed into a water-resistant shell that doubles as a dry bag or even a flotation device. It's not just a bag. It's a mobile command center for emergency living. This thing is the Tesla of go bags. And the best part, it's organized for actual use. No digging around or untangling ropes. In a crisis, that kind of order isn't just convenient. It's critical. Think of it as your survival on autopilot button. BioLite CampStove 2. When the grid goes down, fire becomes everything. It cooks your food, boils your water, and keeps you warm. But what if your fire could also charge your phone? That's the genius of the BioLite CampStove 2, a compact biomass stove that converts fire into usable electricity. It runs on twigs, pine cones, or any organic material you can scavenge. While you're boiling water or cooking a meal, the CampStove 2 is powering a battery pack and giving you a USB port for charging devices or running a light. No fuel canisters, no smoke-choked fires, just raw efficiency and clean-burning innovation. It even has a built-in fan with adjustable airflow, so you can control the flame like a stovetop. And let's face it, when you're stuck in the wilderness, rewatching downloaded episodes of your favorite show, while roasting marshmallows might be the exact morale boost you need. Who said surviving can't be stylish? Sawyer Mini Water Filter. Water. You can survive 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without clean water. And that's why the Sawyer Mini Water Filter earns its place on this list. This tiny device, about the size of a highlighter, filters up to 100,000 gallons of water with a 0.1 micron absolute hollow fiber membrane. Translation: it removes 99.99999% of all bacteria and protozoa, including nasties like E. coli and Giardia. You can drink directly from a stream, fill a bottle, or attach it to a hydration pack. It weighs just 2 ounces, but punches way above its weight class in performance. No batteries, no chemicals, just raw, life-saving filtration power. It's so reliable that it's become standard issue in disaster relief missions across the globe. In other words, if it's good enough for field medics in hurricane zones, it's good enough for your bug-out bag. Because dehydration isn't just uncomfortable, it's deadly. Garmin inReach Mini. Picture this: you're deep in the backcountry, miles from civilization, and you twist your ankle. No bars, no signal, no way to call for help, unless you've got the Garmin inReach Mini. This palm-sized satellite communicator links directly to the Iridium global satellite network, letting you send two-way texts, location updates, and SOS signals from anywhere on the planet. Yes, even in the middle of nowhere. It's waterproof, shockproof, and weighs just over 3.5 ounces. And unlike old-school satellite phones, it syncs with your phone via Bluetooth for seamless operation. But here's the kicker. It connects you to a 24/7 emergency response center. So even if you're halfway up a mountain during a snowstorm, someone's got your back. It's basically a lifeline in your pocket. And let's be honest, when your GPS app says searching for signal, that's when this thing becomes priceless. Durecopow Solar Charger Power Bank. When the sun is your only power source, you need a charger that can handle it. The Durecopow Solar Charger Power Bank is not your average backup battery. This beast is waterproof, shock-resistant, and comes equipped with dual USB ports, a built-in flashlight, and a solar panel that can recharge its massive 20,000 mAh battery. That's enough to juice up your phone multiple times, or keep essential gear like GPS devices and flashlights running when there's no outlet for miles. And yes, it even has a compass attached. Is it the fastest solar charger out there? Maybe not. But when you're living off-grid and your phone's dying, you'll be grateful for every extra percent. Just clip it to your pack and let the sun do the work. It's like having a tiny sun-fueled generator in your pocket. Survival tip. In a pinch, the LED flashlight also makes a decent SOS signal. It's a little brick of resilience. WT Mini Striker Crossbow. Let's be honest, survival isn't always about huddling under a tarp and hoping for the best. Sometimes, you need defense or dinner. The WT Mini Striker Crossbow is the world's smallest, most powerful tactical crossbow, and it packs a serious punch. Despite its size, this thing can launch bolts at speeds up to 330 feet per second, making it more than capable for small game hunting or even personal protection. It's crafted from aerospace-grade aluminum, with a tactical rail for accessories, and folds down small enough to stash in a day pack. The design is sleek, deadly, and efficient, like something out of a sci-fi movie. And let's not forget, unlike firearms, crossbows are silent. That's a huge advantage in both hunting and stealth survival situations. If you've ever fantasized about surviving the apocalypse Daryl Dixon style, this is your new favorite toy. But use with caution. This isn't a novelty. It's a weapon. Schrade Scaxe 5 Hatchet. There's something primal about wielding a hatchet. It's one of the oldest tools known to man, and still one of the most essential. The Schrade Scaxe 5 isn't your granddad's axe, though. This is a full-tang, high-carbon steel beast designed for chopping wood, building shelters, clearing brush, and, if it comes down to it, self-defense. The hammer pommel lets you drive in tent stakes or bash your way through obstacles, and the ergonomic handle ensures it won't fly out of your grip during a swing. It even includes a ferro rod fire starter integrated into the sheath, making it a 2-in-1 survival powerhouse. Whether you're splitting logs or hacking through underbrush, this hatchet delivers raw, dependable performance. And let's be real, holding a well-balanced blade in the wild just makes you feel like a legend. Just don't go full lumberjack unless you know how to aim. Nebo LuxTreme SL100. Light is life. When the sun goes down, predators come out, trails vanish, and panic sets in. That's why the Nebo LuxTreme SL100 isn't just a flashlight. It's a searchlight disguised as a torch. This thing has an incredible beam distance of over 1,800 feet, with multiple lighting modes, rechargeable lithium power, and rugged waterproof construction. It's built to survive falls, floods, and foul weather. The focused beam cuts through fog and darkness like a lightsaber, and the flood mode is perfect for campsite illumination or emergency repairs. Honestly, this is the kind of light Batman would keep in the Batcave. Whether you're signaling the search party or scanning for danger, the LuxTreme SL100 gives you a serious tactical advantage. Never underestimate the power of seeing what others can't. Surviveware Survival First Aid Kit. Last but definitely not least, the Surviveware Survival First Aid Kit. Because it's not a question of if you'll get injured in the wild. It's when. This kit is military grade, water resistant, and intelligently organized with labeled compartments so you can find what you need fast. It includes everything from trauma shears and splints to burn dressings, tourniquets, and even a CPR mask. And it's not just about cuts and scrapes. It has supplies to deal with fractures, allergic reactions, and more. Plus, it comes with a mini guide for first aid scenarios, which is a game changer when adrenaline clouds your thinking. The case is MOLELE compatible, meaning it attaches seamlessly to your bug-out bag or backpack. Bottom line, this isn't your drugstore Band-Aid pack. It's a mobile ER for the wild. Every adventurer, hiker, prepper, or road tripper should have one within arm's reach.